Let's have a quick run through of the General tab. We've got the Load on Windows Startup. This will load JDast when you log on to your account. It loads it into the tray automatically. You've got the Run Test on Startup. This will run a test as soon as it's started. This means that you don't have to wait for the first cycle to pass before the first test. To allow for everything to load up when you boot on, there's a delay here that will delay the first test for a number of seconds to give everything a chance to finish loading up when you log on. The always loading tray option wasn't really necessary, but basically that just means whenever you start JDast it will load straight into the tray, whether that's automatically loaded by Load at Windows Startup or manually run. The invisible auto testing means that when it's automatically running a test you won't see the pop-up window. If you do a manual test then you will. The automatic update is an automatic update setting, automatic beta update. The silent update is a different update method. The show mini meter, well, this is the mini meter. You can show it or not, switch it on and off. The static or dynamic option was basically for me for diagnostic purposes of whilst I was programming it. I would suggest you just leave that on static there. The exit icon sends to tray, turns this icon up here into a center tray icon. The wake up mode has been explained in the introduction. If you want to install JDast on a separate computer and just leave it running 24 hours a day, then rather having that computer be on 24 hours a day, you can have it go to sleep, and then a minute or so before the test it will wake up, and then if you have it on wake up and then sleep or wake up and then hibernate, it will wake up a minute before the test, do the test, and then go back to sleep or hibernate again. So the computer will only come on to do the test and then it will go back to sleep or hibernate. The testing windows here, you can set the transparency for them here. The max dataset size defines the maximum amount of data points, the maximum amount of test results that you can have in a dataset. At the end of the dataset it will start a new dataset. It stores the old one with a date stamp, the file name's the date stamp, and it will start a new one. So you can have it start a new one every week, every month, or if you put it to off, then it will just start a new one every 2,500 data points, as I've got it set here. You can set that to what you want, up to a maximum of 10,000 per data set. If we go into the view other datasets and click on load previous datasets, we can see all my previous datasets that are stored in here. This option enables you to view all of your previous data. This is the current one, and all these dated ones are the previous ones. You can load them in and have a look at them. And then when you've finished viewing them, you just go back by return to current dataset. This is the section where you set the test sounds, the sound for starting the test, and the error or notification sound here. And the network adapter hooks have also been described in the introduction and the download settings video. But there's two ways to measure the upload and the download throughput. You can have JDast use its internal method, but you can also hook into your network adapters and gather the data directly from them. So if you want to use the adapter hooks to measure your upload and download, tick that and make sure you choose your right adapter to measure here. That's it, thank you.